Great seeing my next guest back in action. Going to be fighting March 11th, UFC Fight Night against Bruno Silva. It is Tyson Nam back here on the program. Tyson, how are you?
I'm doing great. Here in Hawaii, it's always beautiful. Even while everything is snowing over there in the mainland, I'm sitting pretty over here.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little bit jealous, but what are you going to do? Was this the right amount of time off? We haven't seen you in a bit. Was this kind of when you were aiming to have that next fight?
No, I was looking about 4 months, but I know during the holidays, my coaches and team, they had a bunch of trips planned. So of course, I'm not going to go into a fight without any of my coaching staff. But I was thinking like maybe January would have been good, but the way that the UFC, I mean, they're such a well-oiled machine that they got their fights lined up for many a months ahead, and so it happened that March 11th was the spot that they wanted to put us.
Yeah, and it worked out well. And of course, you're coming off a really impressive win in your last fight, getting it done over Ode Osborne. Where does that win rank? You've had a lot of good wins in your career, but that was a really awesome highlight reel finish, kind of like we've seen a lot of times in your career.
That one was special in the sense that I just I just came back from ACL surgery.
Mhm.
Um, uh, the time that I fought, that was probably 13 months post-op, which is actually pretty quick to come back from a full reconstruction. Usually people like to take about 16 or so months to fully get back, but I was ready to do it at 12, but just so happened that 13 was the mark, and I was just always contemplating in my head, man, am I gonna lose a step? Because I feel good right now training, but I'll never know until I step back into the cage and start actually fighting.
Yeah.
But as soon as the bell rang, I mean, I felt stronger, I felt faster, I felt like I gained steps. I didn't even lose a step. So that was just a blessing in disguise, and that one just rang so much more special because I've never gone through a surgery like that before, and coming back with a 50K but with a performance of the night bonus, man, that was much needed.
Yeah, especially the timing and everything worked out. What did you end up doing with the bonus money?
Put in the bank. I had so many bills to pay. I haven't had a paycheck for 19 months, so I mean it was much needed to get a show check, a win check, and one of them bonus checks. So I mean it went straight to bills.
Good stuff. Let's talk about your opponent here, Bruno Silva, 12-5-2 record. Stylistically, how are you looking at this one?
I'm a fan. I mean, he's great. His stand up looks good. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He trains with Henry Cejudo, so there's not a lot of holes in the game. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I live for this shit. So I mean, it's gonna bring the best out of us, and man, I think it's gonna be a just a great competitive fight.
Anything different for this camp or just business as usual as far as training partners, coaches? How's camp looked sort of leading into this?
Man, I felt like coming back from my injury, I made a lot of healthier choices in my life, just from even eating a little bit healthier and something as small as just getting enough sleep to recover the body. I knew that I needed to do something because I mean, I'm not getting any younger. I'm uh I'm trying to get back from this not too long ago a career-ending injury, so I needed to make a few changes in my just my personal life to live the lifestyle. So I mean, I think the main importance and takeaway was just, man, just recovery, sleep, nutrition. I mean, I'm bringing in the same camp that I did for my last fight, and that looked like that worked pretty well. So we'll be extra ready this time around.
Are you still allowed to have edibles or how does that work?
Oh, that's part of the diet too.
That's
I
good.
mean, I
Yeah.
feel
Just,
like
you know what
I
you got
feel
to do? You don't keep any crap in the house when you get the munchies. Get some like, good fruit, especially where you live in Hawaii. Just eat some of
oh
that. That'll be way
man,
better on the body.
that is the problem. That is the problem. Maybe I should just have a salad sitting around or something, but
Yeah.
that doesn't sound very appetizing.
No. Pineapple, though, I will say pineapple, very good. It's a snack of choice. So,
Pineapple is great, guys. You don't need to put that on pizza. It's not Hawaiian. It's
oh, I
it's
agree.
just
I'm with you there.
pineapple pizza. But
Yeah.
yeah, no,
But-
no, no.
but-
Edibles is still part of the diet. I feel like
and it
that's what
helps with
made
the
me
sleep, right? I'm sure. So,
helps with the sleep. But you know what is the biggest thing that I took away from it was when I'm a little bit buzzed off of THC, I drink way less, and alcohol was a killer for me. I used to
Okay.
drink a mad load. So um, the cut back and almost not even drinking of alcohol made me so much healthier as well too. I forgot to add that up in there.
Yeah, no, it's a killer, especially as we get older. I can relate to that. Just back to training camp quickly. Who have been some of the main training partners that you've been working with?
We got some great fighters here in Hawaii. One of my main training partners, Ian Dela Cuesta. We got guys. You guys might be familiar with Russell Doan, and we got a bunch of really good training partners and coaching staff out here in Hawaii. Even though we're small, we produce some of the best fighters. A la Max Holloway. You guys might
Yeah.
know him as well.
Yep. Yeah, I think we heard of him. Your corner, how will that look? Because I know Ricky Simone, you like having him in your corner. Will he be in the cage with you this time around?
He won't. I know that he is getting ready for his fight shortly after I fight in April. So I didn't even want to bring that up, especially when he just had a baby girl. So I mean, his hands are full. I'm pretty sure his wife ain't letting him off of a 10-foot leash. I mean, you go to training, man. You get back to this house right away, type of
Yeah.
deal. But yeah, Ricky, he won't be in my corner for this upcoming fight.
Okay. Um, you don't like getting paid by the hour. You like going in there, getting the quick finish. I think Bruno's kind of the same way. I don't think we will see this one go to the scorecards. How are you envisioning this one playing out?
Yeah, like I always think of it. I mean, especially if it's two strikers that have KO power. I mean, I don't see it going out of the first. Definitely not going out of the second, and we ain't reaching to the end of the third unless we're both exhausted, which I'm pretty sure we'll both come in pretty good shape. We had a good amount of notice for this fight. They probably told us like 4 months out. So I mean, if either of us two come out of shape, man, just kick us in the ass.
Okay, I like it. You're 39 years young. How much longer do you want to keep doing this? Because you're getting these big wins. I imagine, father time isn't really working too hard against you. It doesn't seem.
Man, when I was 30, I was thinking that I only had a few left. And then as I get older and I make changes in my lifestyle to get healthier, it keeps on pushing time back because I swear at this moment, I would have never thought that I would still be fighting locally, let alone in the UFC against the best in the world. But it seems every day that I wake up, I mean, I don't have any aches and pains. I push a pace harder than everybody else in the room. Um, I don't know. I found the fountain of youth, but I can't put my finger on what that is just yet. I need to narrow things down. It could be the water. I don't know. It could be the perfect bars from Whole Foods. I don't know. But I mean, there's something that I can't put my finger on. But every time someone asks me that question, I say probably just a few more, but you never know. You never
And
know.
and you do have a couple more fights on your contract, if I'm not mistaken, because I feel like you signed a new contract recently. Did you not?
So I have two more fights on
Okay.
top of my second contract. One of them will be against Bruno Silva, so I will have one more after that.
So kind of a big fight because obviously you renegotiate usually on the last one. So that's I mean a lot at stake here,
Yes,
which is good. So that's good though. Stakes are high, right?
stakes are high, and I mean, especially like stakes are really high when I was coming back from ACL surgery, just because even though if I didn't win that, I still had two more. But I mean, we're at the mercy of the promoters, and I mean, a shitty performance coming back from an injury, I could have gotten my pink slip then as well too. So, but like I said, my body's feeling good. It's feeling great.
Yeah. And just last thing, because you kind of mentioned some changes in your health. Like, what are you eating these days? I'm always curious to hear what people are doing in terms of the day to day. Like, what are you eating that's different than before?
Majority of the time, especially during the week, in between training sessions, I'm eating meal preps from our meal prep company from Power Healthy Meals. And I think that was a big adjustment instead of eating burgers, a plate lunch with a soda on top of that. You know, plate lunches in Hawaii always comes with 2 scoops of rice and salad, mac salad, not green salad. So I mean, it's always just not the best nutrition for a professional athlete, but the switch to, you know, getting these meal preps, which is a little bit healthier, keep me a little bit leaner, and you know, doesn't make me just want to go straight to sleep after I have a meal, has been one of the biggest changes.
It's awesome. And we're looking forward to seeing you compete again in a few weeks here. UFC Fight Night, March 11th. Tyson, thank you for doing this. If there's anyone you'd like to thank,
Excellent.
any sponsors, any social media, anything like that, I'll give you
Hey,
the last
follow
word.
me on top of Namino11 on IG. Twitter is a plain old simple Tyson Nam. You'll catch me there.